Hello, it's Before We Break Up Again. On this episode, we speak about Halloween, my five-a-side football experiences, and
Dream retirements
that sort of meanders into a conversation of some depth about our careers to an extent, but I don't think it's too inside baseball. It really kicks on, I think. We have a patreon.com/braveclown. And on there, you will be listening to this early if you've got that, but also if you haven't got that yet, it's £4 a month. And I've got to tell you that if you want to subscribe to the Patreon, which I think you should, because there's an extra slice of this podcast every single Monday, and other specials that we do. There's already a behind the scenes OnlyFans special. You should do it from the desktop. I only just found this out, but if you do it through the Apple app, then it charges you 30% more.
Yeah.
So you should do it on the desktop app. That would be my recommendation. Anyway, sorry for going on about that, but Patreon, it's a good thing. And thank you very much indeed. This is Before We Break Up Again. Oh my God.
Happy Halloween.
Do you want to make this a spooky podcast?
Yeah, I want it to be about regrets.
Is regrets spooky?
Yeah, they haunt you.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway, we should probably explain your outfit.
I'm wearing a limited edition, never sold, like never for retail, I should say. What?
It was just sweet that you said, I should say.
And it's a mid-90s Middlesbrough FC kit. You'll notice, won't you, Jessie, that this is not Middlesbrough colours.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that straight away.
Brazil colours. And it was a limited edition colour shirt that they produced in honour of their star Brazilian footballer, Juninho. And it said Juninho on the back. But I wore it one day and it had a Juninho signature across the chest. But I wore it one day and then left it bunched up on my bedroom floor and it went in the wash.
Aww.
And it washed Juninho's signature out.
It's your fault.
Sure. I'm happy with that. I don't think I claimed, I think in my telling of the story, the fact that I said I left it on the bedroom floor.
Definitely. Yeah.
I explained it was my fault. You don't get one up on me by saying it's my fault.
I'm not. Well, this is a good start to the podcast. Oh no.
I've just come from playing five-a-side football.
And now you're dying.
I just don't know. My London legs can't carry my frame around a football pitch. My hip flexors and my groin they're screaming. They're just screaming.
Were you better than last time?
No, I think the first time I got by on a lot of like adrenaline and bluster. And this time it's like they always say of a performance at the theatre. Opening night, you just get through. Second night is when you forget all your lines.
Oh no.
So, but I think I've gotten into the rhythm of it a little bit more. I think what you realise when you are playing, or what I realised, is that it's not actually as fast. I'm so panicked whenever I get the ball. It's like, there you go. Somebody else have it. Fuck. Like I'm so terrified of doing something wrong with the football because you just don't want to be the bloke that's ruining it for other people by being shit.
But you've got to be assertive when you play. Otherwise you're just going to miss opportunities for the team. Got to go for it.
I did go for it. I had a shot blocked by my own player in the last minute and it was sailing into the net.
Oh, well, I'm very, very happy for you and proud of you that you're going.
Thanks. It really took a lot of confidence building. But I tell you what's amazing is that I said when we first moved here to Adam, my friend, we should start a five-a-side football thing, but only if it doesn't matter if we're shit or that I'm shit. I want to start a team that is for shit people. And he just did it. And he kept on texting me every week saying, you come to the football? And I would go, no, my mum's just turned up. I can't come to the football tonight. And then he'd text again the next week. I mean, I just would have expected somebody to give up, but he was so persistent and keen to get me involved. It's such a kind thing.
It's so great when people are like that.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't think that I think if I would be like that. I don't give up easily and I'm quite loyal.
Yes, you are.
So if someone keeps cancelling on me, and I actually have had a couple of friends over the years who is just something that we constantly rearrange over months. And even then I look back and I think, did they just not want to meet me? But it's never like that. Good friendships do stand the test of time, and you do eventually meet up. Sorry, that suddenly sounded really bleak, didn't it? Good friendships stand the test of time.
Well, they do.
And
that's not a bleak thing. That's a great thing. Anyway, I'm there now. And I think...
And your friendship is standing the test of time.
I'm not comfortably the worst one there, but I am the worst one there. But I think as I develop over the coming weeks, galvanized within the framework of a successful team. Fuck. I just can't believe how much everything hurts and my body doesn't know what's going on.
You need to stretch tomorrow.
I haven't exercised in years and now I'm walking.
You have. You've gone to the gym, but I guess you're just kind of
I haven't really
mosey about.
I haven't done any cardio. I tell you what, my gym routine involves a lot of sitting down and looking at my phone.
Whenever we used to go to the gym together, I used to be able to see through the glass to the other side of the gym, over the pool. And so many times I had to stop myself from texting you, okay, come on now, get up. As I was sprinting on the treadmill.
I think that's why I quite enjoy the gym. Like, it's just some time to relax with my phone.
And I always said to you, I always said, okay, if you're going to the gym, can you be back within the hour? Just get what you need done. And you said, oh, there's no point then. There's no point going to the gym unless you have a 3-hour window.
Because you got to spend some time in the sauna.
No, you have to be in and be out within 45 minutes.
I can't live like that.
Well, you're going to have to. So our days are so short.
They're the same length as they always were.
No, they're shorter here. They're so much shorter here.
I don't explain that.
Up in the north, time is different up here.
Explain that.
Well, first of all, the school is further away. Everything's further away. So we have to factor in time for travel.
Yeah. They're doing 98 clubs a day.
They're not. They're really not.
They are.
They're not. There's no clubs on Mondays, Wednesdays. There's no clubs on Mondays or Wednesdays.
Yeah, but there are a lot of them. So even if they only do a few clubs, it's like one each is a lot of clubs.
Well, when I drive, you won't have to be involved.
I will be involved. I like being involved. There's a lot of it that I really enjoy. I'm just saying it's a question of time constraints. It's not me complaining.
No, I know. I also just need to get better at researching things.
Okay.
In terms of like how much would it cost to have someone look after them for a couple of hours a day? How much would it cost for them to do have a babysitter? I don't know any of this stuff. We've only ever just done things on our own or with my mum.
Yes. She has saved us several £1,000s. I mean,
she saved us
several £1,000s.
More than several, like a umpteen £1,000.
Umpteen.
Is it umpteen?
Umpteen, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Imagine if we had spent that money.
And get a babysitter and go out and be one of those people that we've got to let the babysitter. We've got to let the babysitter go. So we've got to go.
So many people trust teens with their kids.
Yeah, I think that if we were to get a babysitter, I would want us to get 2. Just so I felt like it was fair.
I think we just wait 3 years and then Donnie can babysit.
Yeah.
14, I think, is legal, isn't it?
not my contention was that it would take 2 trained babysitters, not one 14-year-old boy.
Yeah. I've just realised I bent down to put the washing in the dryer. Sure. And I didn't realise the dryer door was open, and I banged my head, and I think I now have to go to A&E.
Yeah.
Just telling you, that might be in the next couple of hours. It's
always exciting every day to find out what the proposed A&E trip is going to be.
I was thinking today.
It's been a little while since we've been to A&E.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of weeks, I think.
I know.
So we're due a trip to A&E. It was me last time, under your strict instruction for me to go to A&E.
Was that your ear again?
No, that was a nerve in my neck that was causing a rather sharp headache down one side of my head.
And is that gone now?
No, I've had that every day since. Yeah, it's gone.
Oh my God. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, good.
It went when I went to the chiropractor.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it is. I usually do jump on the antibiotics or going to A&E, but because everybody is so sick around us, like at school and nursery and stuff, I tried to go to the walk-in centre with them yesterday, and it was overspilling with kids and toddlers with hacking coughs.
Where do you think your compulsion to go to A&E comes from?
I've read too many stories about not going and not trusting your instinct and missing it.
Because sometimes when I'm speaking to another parent, I'll be in the middle of a conversation about anything, and I'll just say, "You're a parent, aren't you?" And they go, "Yeah." And I go, "How often do you go to A&E, do you reckon?" Because it's always, they go, "I can't remember when the last time I went to A&E was." It's amazing how rarely other people go to A&E.
But I'm a doctor's daughter. Which child is it now? I'm a doctor's daughter. So I know that you've got to watch out for the things that aren't obvious.
Yeah.
You might not have all the symptoms, but you might have one that's kind of subtle.
It's no way to live though, is it?
No, but it means that at least I'm covering all my bases.
But it is a way to live.
Yeah.
Not die. You'll be happy.
And I am living.
You are living.
Right here, right now.
I think I often joke with you when you speak to the kids sometimes. I'll say, "Oh, is this from your How to Raise Anxious Children handbook?" And it's like, "Don't do that. That could kill you. Don't do that. You'll die if you do. That could kill the dog." It's like, don't do this or death is upon us.
I know, but they don't believe me.
No, they don't believe you. I think you've exhausted your, again, with punishments. Don't do that or I'll throw the Nintendo Switch away.
I know. Even Becca, who's 3.5, today I've already started saying, "You're going into nursery tomorrow. You have to go into nursery tomorrow," even though the rest of them are on half term. And since about 6 p.m, he's gone, "Well, I'm not going. I won't be going." I said, "No, you are. You have to, because I have to try and work and the others won't be having fun, but you have to go." So, "No, I'm not going."
I've never met such a pig-headed child in my whole life. Like, without any sort of respect or idea that parents are in some position of dominance or responsibility. It's like, "Becca, come here."
I know.
Nope. I just shrug. Fuck you. No. It's like, how are you not? I'm so much bigger than you, and we're the leaders here.
I know.
We cook for you. We decide what clothes go on. We decide what and whether you eat. We don't decide
what clothes go on. They decide what clothes go on.
Well,
and
that's
it's shockingly
part of the
early.
problem. Like, the dog in 3 weeks at 4 months old has better recall than our 3-year-old son.
Yeah. He even started saying, "We're going to talk about it in the morning." we're going to talk about it in the morning about nursery. And then I said, well, look, I said to you, if you don't go to nursery, I have to do work. He said, I can be upstairs and you can be downstairs doing your work. I'll be upstairs. Are you going to work upstairs or downstairs? I said, I'll work upstairs. He said, I'll be downstairs then. Can't trying to negotiate. And then today it was the test. I was trying to work upstairs. They were downstairs and they were wild down here. And so I said to him at bedtime, well, see, today I tried to work upstairs and you were downstairs and you were too noisy. And he said, I didn't make any noise.
Well, it'll all get easier, won't it?
Shush, 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 shush.
It'll all get easier.
So Halloween, you also said, shush now. Got to stop joking about it, Yeah. Because you never know. It could happen and then everyone can just, say, well, you said you were going to do it on the podcast. And then if you keep saying it, joke, it will happen. It will actually happen.
You'll joke I'm going to manifest.
You'll manifest a child. Yeah.
That's not how
manifestation for children works.
I'm not sure how much I manifested not having children, and yet I didn't manifest.
They found you.
Yeah.
And you're so good at it. It was meant to be. So you said to me at dinner time today, when I mentioned you want to go down to London this week and you've chosen Thursday to go down.
I need to go down to London this week to pick up things from where we used to live.
But we don't need that sofa.
We do.
Okay, fine. You just don't like that sofa that we've got right now.
And neither do you. And we both
I'd be happy with that. Anyway, I want you to go down to London. That's fine. But then you said, when I said that Halloween's on Friday.
So I wanted to go down on Friday to miss Halloween.
Yeah, which is really cruel.
To who?
To the children. Because they've looked forward to Halloween since August.
These are just the monthly things that go on.
Every morning on the walk to school, the whole walk, which is half an hour, they are talking about Halloween costumes. It's so relentless, the Halloween preparations. So when you were out just now playing football, they were naughty again. So I said they couldn't watch TV, and the older two. And to try and get back in my good books, they got Donnie dressed up in the entire Wednesday outfit with black lipstick, blood down his face, black wig, which was what Margot's going to wear on Halloween. And he appeared in the living room as Wednesday. It was terrifying with the Thing hand on his shoulder. And for a second, it was bizarre because I thought it was Margot, but it was him. So
Becca didn't have a go with the makeup again?
No, thank God, yeah. Covered his face in black makeup.
It was the greatest thing. It was absolutely incredible. So we were downstairs, I was downstairs, and they'd just gone out to buy this makeup, and I don't know, we were together.
Black lipstick. It's black lipstick.
It's black lipstick for Wednesday's lips. And Margot goes upstairs to check on her costume paraphernalia. And I hear this shriek where she goes, Becca, no! And I think, well, it's time for a trip to A&E. We're certainly due. I go up and I see our youngest 3-year-old boy looking absolutely delighted with himself, with his face covered in black makeup, like full Justin Trudeau blackface. And he has the cutest smile, and it's like he even understood the sort of socio-political ramifications of what he'd done. Such was the impishness of his smile. And I thought at that moment, what if one of our other kids had got injured and we had to go to A&E with one of our children in blackface?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Is that what you think? It wouldn't have been good?
It wouldn't have been ideal for you, especially. Yeah.
I think, Older Hay Hospital, they're not going to go, oh yeah,
No, don't worry.
You that guy.
I think it's really cruel that you don't want to be here for Halloween in this new city. And I'm going to have to take them trick-or-treating on my own. In
the civic home of Halloween. I'm obviously going
I don't know.
You know, in Liverpool, they have something the day before Halloween called Mizzy Night.
Well, he's been invited to go to Ten's been invited to go to his club is doing a Halloween thing. So I guess that's what that is. What is it? Mizzy.
Mizzy Night. It's short for Mischief Night. It's where it's basically where apparently it doesn't happen so much anymore because everybody's on their iPads the whole time. Nobody goes out on the street and parents don't trust their children to be out and about. But it's where just the streets would be full of children apparently causing mayhem, eggs thrown at houses, stink bombs, everything like that.
I remember when we moved to Pinner from Ealing when I was...
Did they have Mizzy Night in Pinner?
Well, we would have moved in the September and we didn't enjoy living there in Pinner. And my mum, when it must have been around Halloween, our whole front door got covered in eggs. Mm. And she thought it was a targeted attack. And every time we talk about Pinner to this day, she's like, and the eggs? The eggs? But it probably was something like Mizzy Night.
Yeah. Yeah. It could have been. I mean, it could have been a targeted attack. How old were you?
I was 8 or 9. 9. I was 9.
Oh, right. Okay. So it wouldn't have been like an anti-Harry Potter thing.
No, I was 9.
I know. That's what I've worked out. I said it wouldn't have been that.
No. This is in my rollerblading era. And whenever I went...
Could have been that.
Yeah, maybe. Whenever I went rollerblading on this street, because the street, for some reason, it was all OAPs and then us, a family of
VIPs.
At this point, only 4 children. And I would go rollerblading down the street, suburban street, and these old, like one after one, OAPs would come out and just scowl at me for rollerblading, making so much noise. It was so weird.
What kind of rollerblades did you have?
I don't know what they were.
Okay. Did you have multicolored wheels with the black shoe bit?
They were all black.
They were all black?
Yeah. I loved rollerblading.
Did you have knee pads and elbow pads on?
And wrist pads.
And wrist pads, yeah. Those are very important.
You rollerbladed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, you rollerbladed. You wanted to be an interior designer. And what else? What's also quite funny about you?
You rollerbladed.
Yeah, but you're a boy.
Yeah, I had my older kind of stepbrother rollerbladed as well.
I think it's bloody cool.
He had aggressive skates, so like for grinding on curbs and whatnot. And I really wanted to be like that, but I couldn't. He could do all of the fun stuff like grinding on benches and whatnot. And I like grinding like when you jump and then you skid along.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
Not grinding like bump and grind.
No, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
the grinding would have gone on at the nightclub at night.
Yeah. And
in Earl's Court.
Yeah. And I wanted like cool rollerblades like that, but actually I just had this sort of plasticky, I mean, they're all plasticky, but like just very cheap plastic Argos ones. And actually the wheels on the left side got worn down into a point because with my gait,
oh, no.
I have quite a bad gait. Like my legs and my hips don't function properly. I can only imagine what I look like at 5-a-side. But it meant that the wheels all ground down on my left foot, like into a point because I just couldn't. I wasn't built for sport.
Yeah. But you're a lot better than you were. I used to notice your gait. When I first got pregnant with Donnie and we didn't know each other, I would look at your gait and I would actively have to say, ignore that. Walking alongside, like seeing you walk away, I would just look at your feet and be like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we've both there's things about both of us that I suppose the other one has had to push to the back of their mind, aren't there?
It was like an arranged
You
marriage.
say that with a doily on your head.
Yeah, but there's so many moments in the first few months where it was just like, I have no idea who this man is.
Yeah. But my gait's got better, you think?
Yeah, I don't notice it at all now.
Has it got better?
I don't know. I've changed myself.
Have you just become immune to it?
I guess in certain shoes, I notice it more from you.
Yeah. I put a lot of effort in because I notice it's my right foot that goes out more than my left. So I try to turn my right foot in when I walk a lot of the time because I don't want to look silly. But then I've got, like, when I took my trousers off at the doctor, they were quite startled. I took my trousers off at the like a chiropodist, podiatrist, foot, leg, knee, whatever the fuck. And they saw my knees and they went, "Oh, and are you in a lot of pain when you walk?"
Oh, God.
And I went, "No, why should I be?" And they went, yeah. Those are fucked up knees. That's mad.
It's weird because the kids don't have them.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
I really look as well because I'm so worried about it. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. The thing is, why weren't you dealt with as a child?
I don't know. Like I was. I had all sorts of meetings with people. Nobody could work it out. I'm a miracle. I don't understand. I've got like quite a good brain, but such a shit body.
No, you don't.
Like it's
you have a great body. You just
no. I mean,
carved
in terms
down.
I mean, like my body is my body. Whatever. It's sometimes good and sometimes not so good. Like everybody else's
love
body.
yourself.
I do love myself. I know what my good qualities are. I've got great eyes and like I'm okay at brain. But my running and my sport, I'm not insecure about it. I'm completely fine with what I'm like.
No, I know you are.
But
if anything, you're too self-assured in some areas.
No, I'm. In what ways am I too self-assured?
No, that was just me trying to be funny, and now you shouldn't have picked on it.
Oh right, sorry. I didn't know whether it was trying to be funny or whether it was an earnest appraisal of my cocksure.
Okay,
lifestyle.
I'm going to move on now, just to back to Halloween, because I think it's really funny this.
Well, I hate Halloween, and sorry about that. I wasn't being serious when I said I would go and miss Halloween. I obviously will be here for Halloween, and I will dress up as Harry Hill, but or the Joker from Batman or something. I don't know.
Well, the other day, this is why I wanted to talk about it. I think it's really funny. We dropped Becca off at nursery and our dog is like a celebrity. We realize now because he's so pretty and people do stop. And we walked out of the nursery and a police car stopped away from the pavement. She was in the middle of the road. This policewoman stopped the car, wound the window down, was like, I can't do the accent. She's like, is that a Ridgeback? That's quite good, isn't it? Is that a Ridgeback?
Oh, you've lost it.
Is that an Rhodesian Ridgeback?
Yeah, that is more or less.
I got welcome to the chaos.
Oh yeah, that's what she said. It was two blonde women, both police women. I don't know what the
police women.
Is it what you say?
Just do that. Just do police women. You're trying to work out what the correct plural of police.
No. I'm trying to work out because you like. Because you don't, they're not policemen, they're police women. Yeah, they're police women.
A gaggle of police women.
I'm not trying to work out the collective noun.
A flock of police women.
Anyway, they were very attractive, I thought.
They were blonde.
They were but they were very attractive, I thought.
No, well, this is the point. You had a funny chat with them whilst you were holding a massive bag of shit.
Yours.
I still can't get over that. To have a dog means you have to accept that most of the time when you're outdoors, you will be walking around with a massive bag of shit. And I will not do that. Anyway, I stood back while you had your little flirty chat about Rhodesian
Rhodesian
Ridgebacks. And then
Rhodesia. Oh my God, you got a Rhodesian Ridgeback. That's sad. Welcome to the chaos.
Has he got a ridge? And then as we walked away, you were kind of blushing. And you said something about they were very attractive. I said, I don't think they were that attractive. And you were like, oh, maybe it was the uniform. I love that. And then we had a chat about how you want me to dress up as a policewoman.
Yeah, but I was very specific about this. I don't want like slutty policewomen. I don't want like you to look like a sexy fishnet stockings and little blue shorts with a white shirt that's kind of coming open and a baton. I want it to be like horrid, thick, nylon, like cotton mix trousers, the big cumbersome boots that they wear that are insane. Because how are you meant to chase after anybody wearing those boots? I want the actual, like a real police uniform.
Yeah, I know. You like the frumpy look, which is lucky for me.
It's not lucky for you. You're not, and I do like that. And I think the thing is that like, if you come in fishnets and little shorts and a little white shirt blouse thing that's come open with the sort of frill of your bra peeking through then I look at that and go, yeah, of course I'm going to fuck you. Whereas if it's like a utility outfit that you like, the worst thing that you could possibly do for your career as a policewoman is have sex with me. And yet despite that, we're finding the environment or each other so arousing that all of this horrible shit has to come off. And that's what I want.
Yeah. So you loved that news article, didn't you? About the woman who fucked the inmate, the prison officer who fucked the inmates.
Yes.
Was it multiple men?
No, that one was filming. He really drew the short straw. And the other one was, I mean, you've got to be quite comfortable with your friends. I've got like, I can't really imagine saying to my cellmate, if I was in there with like Adam or Jack, whatever, to go, look, would you just mind if I just fuck the guard because they would go, oh, can I do it? No, could you film it though? And say encouraging things like, this is what we do in cell block P. Is
that what the person did?
Yeah, he was going like, this is how we roll. I think he was saying like really embarrassing things. But I think on balance, find that news story more arousing than any news story. I mean, there aren't a lot of arousing news stories. A lot of it's like, war and diseases. But that is... And I didn't masturbate when I read the story, but I very easily could have done if...
And you could still.
I had the time.
If we have time.
Yeah.
We can make the time. We should factor that in. Maybe I should be taking notes because for OnlyFans, I do have a few of those utility outfits that they've made sexy that they sell in the costume shops.
Not what I want.
No, maybe I should just dress really frumpy in my OnlyFans stuff. I really don't think that will work for me though. Because it's not like I'm undressing out of the frumpy stuff. I'm just in the frumpy stuff doing a top bun.
I remember when I went to go and see my divorce lawyer and...
You fucked her?
No, but she was wearing a black shirt and black skirt and black tights and black little shoes. And the shirt was tight and it was buttoned down low. And again, the sort of gauze frill of her bra was making an appearance on the crest of her tit.
Please, can you stop talking like this?
Sorry, I'm just trying to paint a picture.
Oh God, don't use the word gauze. Gauze frill.
Well, that's the kind of, the sort of frilly bra sort of thing.
Oh my God.
The gauze frill. How would you describe it?
A shirt and a bra.
Ooh, can't wait to read your book. That's that. And I remember thinking, oh, this is good. This is a good way for a divorce lawyer to dress. because it's like, hey, sorry it didn't work out, but here are my tits. And that's, thank you.
Okay. I feel uncomfortable now.
Why do you feel uncomfortable, Juice? Sorry.
The gauze frill.
The gauze frill, when there's like a fancy bra, like lingerie.
Well, I don't wear any of that, so maybe.
No. How would I describe yours? the corrugated stretch fabric of her aged sports bra.
And the one underneath.
2 sports bras. And arrogantly wearing 2 sports bras, despite the fact that...
If you have more than an A cup, you should be wearing 2 sports bras.
I have spoken to women who are the owner-operators of quite a large... To the point that their breasts become like that they think about medically interfering with the situation. And they wear 1 sports bra.
They shouldn't.
Well, no, they no.
But they shouldn't. You see, I watch women run in the park, and I just count how many of them just are not. No one wears enough bras. They should all be. There's so much bounce. They shouldn't bounce. They should be like, if anything, I strap them down. I would wear 3 if you weren't around. I'm always just worried you're going to check. So I only ever wear 2.
Is it Wednesday Adam who tapes her boobs back in the Addams Family? Does she do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I basically do. What's it called?
Yes, non-binary people who grow breasts sometimes do chest taping.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? I don't know.
I love that.
Like,
I basically either want no boobs or
Titty
massive
concealment.
boobs. I've got the worst amount of boobs. It's not quite enough for anything.
I disagree.
My nipple makes up most of my boob.
That's not true. That paints a completely false picture of you have.
I only want you to have the real picture though. That's why I'm doing it. Anyway, I think I would like to just quickly talk about. Before we leave the subject of breasts. I feel like I've been too derogatory about my breasts, and people are going to comment, she hates herself. Why isn't he being more flattering about her breasts?
I love your breasts, but I'm not going to talk about how much I love your breasts in a public forum. I'll do that later. Like, I'm not going to now, with the recording equipment set up, with one of our children surely listening outside the door, is not the time.
They're not listening outside the door, just in case anyone's worried about that. They're definitely asleep.
To start complimenting your breasts with my irresistible eye for detail.
You're too observant. It's really going to be your downfall.
How so?
You're too observant and you remember too much. So you're basically, it must be awful.
I think it's much better to have a memory like mine. It's like you get more life.
Donnie watching Friends just now. Donnie has got the same brain as you.
Hey, so sorry, go on. Sorry, I was just gonna maybe every now and again, like if we want to do a cut, we should have on the buttons here little Friends stings.
Yeah, and you know them all. I've learned that since we started watching Friends with Donnie and Margot. You know them all. Yeah. Anyway, Donnie knew. Okay, you be quiet now. You be quiet. Donnie, shut up. Be quiet. Sorry. Donnie, we were watching episode 4. We've decided to watch all of Friends from the beginning because we've given up on the US office.
Why is that?
You know why.
Yeah.
And
right.
He remembered, we must have watched this episode at random 4 or 5 years ago. Genuinely, because he wouldn't have been old enough to watch it, and I probably was watching it not with you. I think we were watching it in LA in 2019. So that would have been 6 years ago. And he remembered the episode. Yeah. That's mad.
There you go, you see.
That's mad.
You get more out of life. If you can, it's memories are life's currency. And if you remember, then you have more of it. Why do you do anything?
No, I agree. I think it's incredible, but I think I'd be quite pained all the time. I don't like nostalgia. I think I'd be quite upset the whole time.
Then why are you taking photos of everything always?
I have no idea. But every time I look back through all my photos, I'm so glad that they're there because they remind me that was good. Because whenever I want to take a photo, I'm like, oh, that's a lovely moment or that's a lovely image that I want to remember. No one's taking photos all the time because like, oh, this is shit.
That's another thing. I must have spoken about this before, but taking Donnie to his first football match years ago now, when you walk up the steps and you see the stadium for the first time, it's an incredible moment. And it never ceases to be exciting and to take your breath away. The inside of a large stadium, when you've just been in a little concrete gangway and you take the steps into this vast space with 40,000 people there, the atmosphere and the thrill of it, it's incredible. So I wanted for a minute to video his face. And then I thought, no, I won't do that. I'll just look at it with my eyes. And remember, and photos and take a mental picture. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I did that, and I'm glad I did that. But I take it too far because when we went to go and see the Merseyside derby last season, we after the game, I hadn't taken any photos, and it was Donnie's first Premier League match, that one, which is bigger deal. And Adam again said to us, "Have you taken a photo of it? You'll want one, not for anything, but just take a photo." And he took a photo of both of us, and he encouraged us to do that. And I thought that's a really good, thoughtful thing to have done as well, because I am so pro memory and engaging with the moment in a lively and human way that I often totally eschew the opportunity to take a photograph when it would be a good thing to do. Yeah, and now thank you for that apology, because there are many missed opportunities that you could have taken to take nice photos of me with the kids, like walking down the street. I've got so many of you ordering a coffee, the street with them hugging me picking them up, all that stuff. It'll be nice if you take more photos of me, please. Thank you. I've got so many photos of you. I know you do, but you don't send them to me, so I don't know they're there, and you lose stuff all the time. So you're just going to lose your phone. And then what if you you lose your memory, and then I don't even have you to talk to about these things. So it would be nice to have some hard evidence that we were happy and together at some point in our lives, because we don't have any photos of us really together either, other than this lovely podcast. Yeah, which is more than a lot of couples have, really. I know, but it's not exactly the most romantic setting with these microphones in front of our face and stuff. I think as a time capsule for us as a couple in our late 30s, this is a rather sweet thing that, whatever this is, it'll be nice to look back on this in 10 years' time. Well, that's what I was also going to ask, because I think it's interesting, is do you think we'll ever get anywhere? Right. In terms of our future and our careers and so I read this question, it was in a magazine or something, but about what's your dream retirement situation? And I suddenly thought, oh, we're never going to get to retire, because we don't have a thing to retire from. It's not like we're working 9 to 5 every day, and we're just going to be throwing shit at the wall until we're 70, trying to find something that works. And being creative is that you constantly have ideas and you're constantly trying things, and maybe one sticks, maybe one doesn't. You just keep going. And it just made me think about your dad as well, and what he said to you when he moved from London about. When he was living in London, he said, I never got any fucking money. I've been working my whole life and never had any money. Always been up against it financially, been working hard, never had a fucking break. And then he moved out of London and realised, I've earned actually a fair amount. I was just living in London where everything is insane, and therefore thought I had no money. Yeah, but that's completely true. But what was your point?
my point was that he was really successful in lots of ways, but he just, because he was an artist and he wanted to keep making stuff, he just kept working, and he would have kept working. He was working up until he died.
He had slowed down and he wasn't doing as much, but he still had things that he wanted to do. And I think when you're self-employed, there is the liberty, if you've done well, to just take less work. Like I can't imagine ever stopping working entirely and forever, but I can't imagine wanting to. I mean, I don't really know. It's hard to imagine retirement when you haven't got what you want to retire from yet.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Right. So
that's what I mean. I don't think that we're ever. I'm really worried about that. I'm worried that we're going to, in 10 years' time, be in the same situation of getting, the development meetings and pitching for this and pitching for that and getting rejected from this. It's like, well, is that what we want?
Well, it's what I find quite psychologically difficult to and confronting about the doing a podcast. In that, I think when you write something or you do a show, you write it, you hone it, you perform it, you tour it, it finishes, maybe you record it, you release it, you clip it, you start again. And that is a project. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And that is satisfactory. The podcast, it never stops. It goes on forever. And there is Mark Maron, credit to him for having one of the most successful podcasts in the world and going, that's enough for me. If Barack, you'd like to hop on the mic one more time, we'll call it right there. Brilliant. End podcast, normalize ending podcast.
Well, but the thing that's also one of the downfalls of social media, because people who get successful, who crack it, do the same thing over and over and over again. And then, an example was I looked at somebody who we're friends with. I looked at her profile and was like, how is she keeping on going up and up and up? And she's not putting anything new out. What's happened? And then I realized, she's just recycling the same things from sometimes years ago. And then you realize that that's what most people are doing. They're recycling and recycling and recycling and slowly growing and finding a new audience that hasn't seen the back catalogue. And then they have the back catalogue to go to. And it just made me think, are we just, if I do find my one thing, then I'm going to have to do that one thing over and over and over again. For how long?
Yeah, but
there is something beautiful about doing a beginning, middle, and end of a show. But is there even an audience for a show anymore? Is there even an Edinburgh Festival? Is there the same money out there for that kind of work?
Yes. There's nothing is forever. And the cultural space oscillates between various interests and like modes of creation. And it will surely go back to or to somewhere else new, but it won't be this forever.
Well, how long will it be like this?
Well, I have no idea.
Tell me.
And it might be like
now.
this forever. It might be, and it might just get fucking worse. I've, for some reason today, I've been served a lot of content about how to make content, and all these people telling you how to make content when they're content creators, and they go, what you need to do is do this, what I'm doing. But what you're doing is telling me how to do the thing that you're doing. So how do I do the thing that you're doing when what you're doing is telling me how to do the thing? I've got what you do is you make informative and educational, valuable content. But what if you don't? Is that it? Is that the only thing? What about a space for being, thoughtful or entertaining or silly? Or I don't know what is out there that is those things or bucks any trends. It's just, it's exhausting. But my point is, I can't wait to retire with you.
I don't think we're ever going to retire.
I don't think you'd be very good at retirement.
Well, I was thinking about my grandma, and her art is all around our house. So I was thinking, she didn't really ever retire. And
was her job artist?
Well, technically, yeah, but it wasn't like she was successful.
But like wasn't it something that she just did because she loved?
Yeah, but she had the luxury of that because her husband had a proper job, and then he could retire, and then she could. But
painting was sort of a hobby for her more than a job.
Yeah, but then we keep finding work that was commissioned. So I think she worked more than we thought.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
it's very good, I have to say.
Thank you. No, I don't think that I would ever retire, but I would like to reach a point where I can be like, okay. I mean, I think in my 20s and up until a few years ago, I think I was like, okay, I just want to get a role in a drama. I just want to get a role in a sitcom. I just want to write a script that I really love and gets optioned. I just want to get that thing made. I just want to, and then because I never got anything made after however many years of trying, and then not getting the acting work after however many auditions, I've changed what, it's changed. What I want has changed because I've been hurt or just
exhausted. Do you know
exhausted.
What you want?
And now I don't know what I want now. No, I don't know what I want because I feel too hurt,
right.
and silly. I feel really silly. I feel really embarrassed about my career in lots of ways. And that's not talking about OnlyFans. That's talking about like Edinburgh shows that I've done, or even social media. I was thinking about my social media. I was thinking this one particular video I did, which I had copied the template of, start by saying, let me tell you this story, or I've got something really fun to tell you. And then you change the camera angle. So I was thinking about one I did about, I honestly, last night, I couldn't sleep thinking about it. I was almost sweating with embarrassment, thinking I need to go and delete that right now. But I have a superstition about looking at my phone at night, so I couldn't. It was me talking about a mum I saw at the playground who brushed her hair as she pushed her twins on the swing. It's true. This woman was remarkable to watch in the park. It was bizarre. She had twins. She always looked absolutely exhausted. And in the park, in the playground, she would never not be brushing her hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, that would be a fun story to tell. But it was too like YouTube-y, and I just feel so embarrassed about that, and certain attempts that I've done to try and be mainstream, where I just want to go and delete everything. And so no, I don't. I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. I don't want to be mainstream. I don't want to not be mainstream. I just want to make enough money so that we can occasionally go to Amsterdam.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that today, and I was trying to write this bit. Because I find Boots meal deals really creepy, and I can be quite funny about it. And I thought, how would I put that into a reel if I was making it into a reel? And I thought, well, you'd have to frame it as if why Boots meal deals are the zenith point of the horror of capitalism. And because we're getting sandwiches from the fucking same place that you get Dr. Scholl foot scrub. Like, what? Like, why you like? What if you're? And I think it's a bizarre, and it's not a meal. And it may be a deal, but that's it. And anyway, I felt grotesque, the idea of doing it, because trying at something. I think I once described like trying to make it on reels as like you're desperately trying to convince somebody you hate that you're a good idea. And every single bit of the framework of what it is to do them well is anathema to everything I think. But then maybe everything has a viral hook. Maybe fucking Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities has a viral hook. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Oh, fuck, I can't wait. That's a viral hook.
Yeah.
What's the, that book, Anthony Burgess' Earthly Powers, where the opening line is like the most mad opening line ever. It was 7:45 and I was in bed with my catamite when Ali came in and told me the Archbishop would come to see me or something like that.
How do you remember that?
Because it's the most... first of all, I've got it wrong. And second of all...
I've never heard
because
of this book.
Earthly Powers by Anthony Burgess, they say it has the most like... Your catamite is your little pubescent lover.
Oh,
boy.
Right. Yeah, I don't think either of us are truly meant to be viral. We're too... I mean, whenever I show you my attempts, you always just look so embarrassed for me and worried for me because you just want to protect me. But this, surely enough, the one that I did today, and my hair is still sticky from it, but I basically was trying to do an advert for a fizzy drink. And my first attempt, I was really proud of because I thought, oh, great. It's so cool that they want me to do this advert. I can be myself. And they must want that because they've asked me to do it. So I did kind of a pained, this drink is amazing. I promise it's good. And you said that I looked like I was like being held hostage, being made to do it.
It looked like somebody had forced you to recommend a fizzy drink and that you'd been taken prisoner by Big Iron Brew.
No, don't mention that.
You're not allowed to mention who it is? Oh, that's a shame.
Idiot.
Anyway, I just think that I love these fucking ridiculous reels that you do and I think they're really funny and I want to shake the world and say, can't you see how funny this is? And
immediately I got the email back after sending it.
That I think was misjudged.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you were gonna. They told you it's fine.
Yeah, but you should have told me first. Because then I now have had a team of people watch my attempt to advertise for them and suddenly now want to rescind their offer.
Yeah.
But you should have said, that's really funny, but I think it might not work and they might send an email back straight to us. Maybe do an alternative.
Well, I didn't know that they'd send an email back straight away and I didn't know that they'd reject it out of hand. And as long as it took to watch the advert was how long it took for them to email you back. They had started typing before they'd finished watching the video. But I don't want to go like, it was funny.
It is funny.
It's just the reason why it was funny is because you went, oh God, it's a nice drink. Like there was a gun out of shot.
I just think that's memorable. They want their drink to be memorable.
But they don't want it to feel like something that somebody is only recommending because they are afraid of like a violent outcome.
Anyway, they wanted me to do it again. I did.
Yeah.
I spent the entire day, but that by this point, the light had changed in the room. So half of the video now looks lit and half looks dark. It looks so bad. And the deadline is tomorrow. So if you see an advert out of me advertising something, I really did try. I did try.
Well, we can have another bash tomorrow morning.
No, I can't. It's done. Because it's Wet Hair Wednesday tomorrow. Anyway, I've poured the fizzy drink on my hair and my hair my hair is injured.
Have you washed it since?
No, of course not. When I have to plan to wash my hair. I can't just get into the shower and wash my hair. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry.
Okay, I need to go to bed now.
I've been thinking about my hip flexors and groin department all episode. Thank you very much indeed for listening. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, please say it. Just do that again.
Hey guys. Hey gang. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey stars.
No.
Okay, goodbye.
You know what the cringiest thing I think is when podcasts have their they have a nickname for their audiences. So ours would be something, the cringiest one for us would be something like
The Thirds.
No, that's too clever. Like hey heartbreakers. Hey heartbreakers. We love you, our lovely heartbreakers.
I once did some gigs in Croatia with a comedian called Jeff Leach, and we were at the bar and he was on his phone and I was, "You're right, like we're out. Do you want to chat or something?"
Oh God.
And he was just on his phone. And I went, and he went, yeah. I'm just on Twitter. We're just trying to work out whether, like, I'm just trying to work out with my fans whether they want to be called leeches or Jeffa cakes.
Oh God.
And I went, okay.
Right.
Well,
yeah. So
there we are.
Yeah.
So maybe if you're a fan of us, you could be called Jeffa cakes and we'll just fuck. Or leeches. Do you want to be leeches or Jeffa cakes?
Our Patreon should be called something.
Yeah, we've got supporters, ultras.
But we need some.
The firm and the owner.
Yeah, but it should be something like some love, a love word, a love-hate word, but a really clever one because you're pretentious. We'll work it out.
Not pretending. There's no pretense.
That was case in point.
No, just...
Right, we're going to go to bed now.
Just meaning.
We've got Married at First Sight UK to watch.
We do. And goodbye.
Goodbye.